Hey, I'm Myers. I'm sitting here with my dog Ollie. We've been listening to this new record from the Bad Bad Men out of Speed, Nebraska. These guys are the Bad Bad Men are from Omaha. So got some history here, man. So here's the deal with uh, this is your front cover, your back cover. Um, Obviously here, Speed, Nebraska. So the history of Speed, Gary Dean Davis out of down there, the Omaha area. Some people, the Lincoln, Nebraska, and Omaha scenes are really enmeshed. You know, but Gary started Speed Nebraska, the record label, years ago. His favorite format's 45, which is great. I love 45s. Gary, goddamn, Gary is a kook. He's a true original. He's one of them people. If you've been in the scene like I have, for years and years, you meet these guys who just march their own fucking beat, who are their just original characters, and so Gary just he's into hot rod stuff. He's into you know all kinds of shit that I'm into. He dedicated his label Speed Nebraska to only doing Nebraska bands. Great, do your hometown stuff. I mean, Jim Wren, who has I-94 Records over in Detroit, he's dedicated to Detroit. So Gary being dedicated to Nebraska, the geography of my hometown of Sioux City to Omaha, it's 100 miles between Sioux City and Omaha. It's always been about an hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half to get from one town to the other. So the scenes between Omaha and Sioux City have always been really enmeshed, and a lot of these bands over the years have come up Sioux City. A lot of the bands are actually Sioux City people who end up moving down to Omaha. I'm talking about guys like Fisher, and Fisher was three guys from the Leeds neighborhood of Sioux City. North Side guys who and they've gone on to do other stuff. Like Kenny McNeely is down in Omaha still. There's a lot of. Tim Cox from REF. Fuck, he doesn't even live in Omaha anymore. He moved to Phoenix, but he's a Sioux Cityan who so and how the scene is where you're in a band for 9 months, a year, or whatever, break up, and then you reform with these other guys who just broke up with in a different band. These three bands that you've been sharing bills with, for the past year, 9 months, or whatever, like all your bands just broke up simultaneously, and you reform a different band with members from those other ones or whatever. And that's the way, Omaha, Lincoln, Sioux City has always been. And, so the members of the Bad Band Men are, have been around the scene for a long time. We got members of Ritual Device, Cellophane Ceiling, the drummer Chris. I got to know really well when he was drumming for a honky tonk act called Filter Kings. These guys, however, been in, Bad Luck Charm, all kinds of fucking bands, Bad Luck Charm, I fucking love that band. But anyways, you know, this, if you want to know what this sounds like, I'm going to play you a song, but what this sounds like is, well, it sounds like Omaha. You know, Omaha, the Omaha sound to me was always kind of like, throw it all into a blender and see what comes out. You know, like what I hear in this is elements of like the Poster Children, elements of the Oblivions. I hear you know, some Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I hear some Jesus Lizard. You know, and that kind of hodgepodge mixture of a lot of different elements, that's indicative of Omaha. I mean, Mousetrap from Omaha used to, you know, bring all kinds of different, you know, Culture Fire, Frontier Trust, you know, all these different Omaha bands brought all kinds of different influences together, and you know what comes out is pretty fucking killer. So you know, like I said, this is out on Speed Nebraska Records. Here's liner note, picture of the guys. It's a 3-piece. On the back here we got credits. So you know, it's just plain black vinyl. You'll see it when I play the song here. But sorry, I'm just getting over a cold. But anyways, I want you to get this. You know, like I'll put a link in the description of this to get this from, you know, Speed Nebraska or whatever. I'll find, you know, put a link in the description for you. But you know, and check out the other Speed stuff. You know, Gary does a really great job down there. He does, like I said, he's a kook. He like there for the longest time. They had an annual adult soapbox derby in Omaha where the rules were you couldn't spend more than $500. You in the car couldn't weigh more than 500 pounds. It was gravity propelled, and you had to have some sort of brakes, like Fred Flintstone brakes don't cut it, and you had to have some sort of steering. And you know, so I mean, and then like they do this at this park in Omaha, and you know, people have a shit ton of fun, and then they go have a show at this bar called Oblivions, you know, afterwards. And I don't, you know, I think it got discontinued because COVID and other shit. But you know, there was like an Omaha original. I mean, fuck, think about how fun that would be in any town. Like I mean, they brought roller derby back, which roller derby's great, you know. I mean, but what if every fucking town that, you know, has a roller derby team or you know, would start doing these adult soapbox derby, you know, deals where you know, I mean, it's fun, you know. I mean, it's you know, and that's what I like about Gary. You know, he's always fucking happy. He's always you know, I love when he performs. You know, it's Gary singing because at the end of every song he yells thanks, and you know, and that's, you know, I love that, you know. But you know, so support all the bands on Speed Nebraska because they're good, you know. They're really good. And you know, and then, you know, definitely check out the Bad Bad Man. If you're in Omaha, go see Civic with the Bad Bad Man on October 13th at the Slowdown. So yeah, there's the details. Don't miss the fucking show. Tell Chris I said hi. and tell Chris my wife misses him. My wife has a huge crush on all the guys from the Filter Kings, and anyways, but yeah, I mean, definitely, I'll put a link in the description. Definitely pick this record up. It's, like I said, what I hear in it is elements of Poster Children, Nick Cave and Bad Seeds, Jesus Lizard, the Oblivions, just a lot of great, like this grinding sort of rhythm, but it's a type of, where you want to shake your ass, and it's good. It's good music. So, anyways, if you dig these videos, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll try to do these more regular now that my life is slowing down. My day job, we're getting out of harvest, and so less stress there. Less stress with other stuff. I hope. Ollie, it's been nice adopting this little guy. He's quite the character. I mean, when you lose a dog, man, it fucking sucks. Nobody realizes how much a dog, they're not human. They're not, kids or what. Like, I mean, I know. I mean, I've thought about it, like this year losing my daughter Ashley versus losing a dog or two. Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurts a lot worse losing a kid. That being said, my dog Sage was pretty fucking awesome, and our house just got too quiet, and Rhonda decided we needed to go to a shelter, and this little fart found us at the door, and he I kind of feel about shelter dogs that, like, they pick you as much as you pick them, and I think Ollie definitely picked Rhonda and I to go home with. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Pick up the Bad Man, Speed Nebraska Records. Bye.